Rudy Hernandez, anybody in the boxing game, they know who you are, but could you just give an introduction to yourself and just tell me what you've been up to and everything?
Yeah, I'm Rudy Hernandez. I'm a cut man, boxing coach / boxing coach. I get around. I'm either doing, when I'm not doing boxing, I'm doing UFC shows, MMA. So I get around.
To people know, Floyd Mayweather won his first title against your brother,
right?
Your brother to the late Canelo Hernandez. So definitely. Your career, give me, or what have you been up to the latest with you, and what brings you to Las Vegas this weekend?
Well, I'm here. I'm in Las Vegas with Miguel Roman, and we have a very important fight against Orlando Salido, and I've been training him for the last 5 weeks, and I've had my hands full, but at the end of the day, I think we're ready.
How long is this your first camp with him, and what's it like working with him?
It's my bless you. It's the first time I work with him. I think he's a better boxer than most people give credit to. He has, his defense is a little bit better than what I thought, and it's been good working with him.
What is it like when you work for a fighter with the first time, though, getting to know them and all that?
Well, it's like everything. First, we take our first couple steps, and then after that, the puzzle falls in place. I'm pretty stubborn in certain ways, and if they can hang, great. If not, then there's the door.
Gotcha. What do you think of Salido as an opponent? How can you beat him?
Oh, I mean, anybody who knows Orlando Salido, seen him fight, know that he comes 100% ready, and he gives beyond what a human being does in boxing, and he's such a great guy, and I'm sure that anybody who's ever seen him fight became a boxing fan.
Got you. Now, this weekend, Guillermo Rigondeaux facing Vasyl Lomachenko. What do you think of that matchup?
I think it's a great boxing match. I think it's my opinion of as far as who wins. I think I'd give Lomachenko the edge. Weight, youth, just a little bit bigger,
gotcha.
Just as fast and just as smart.
Gotcha. Did you catch the Canelo Alvarez-Gennady Golovkin fight? What did you think of that match?
I thought it was a good boxing match. I think it's it was a fight that Canelo he didn't win. I don't think he win. I don't even think it was a draw, but it was his fight to win.
It was his fight to win? What do you mean by that exactly?
I think that if somewhere during the fight it had to click where he should have felt that he was better than Golovkin and taking it to him. As far as like with hand speed and movement and I think he lacked a little bit of confidence.
What about a rematch? Would that be?
Me personally, I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care about no rematch. I mean, it was such a big old hype. It was such a big old hype about we were going to get this great fight, and in all honesty, it didn't live up to its potential. No different than a Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. But come Saturday, Orlando Salido and Roman, you're going to get a great fight.
Gotcha.
Just the way that when Oscar Valdez and Zurdo Ramirez performed a week after the Canelo and Golovkin fight.
Yeah.
See, those are fights that people are not talking about.
Gotcha.
Those are fights that bring more. We win another fan.
Tell me about the boxing landscape today. Just what do you see when you look at the sport from the stars who are going to carry the name, the upcoming fighters, just boxing today?
You know what? If I've asked that question a number of times, and right now, frankly, take away Canelo, Golovkin, and Joshua, and you gave me 5 names that can fill out an arena. We don't have any stars anymore. They're not building them anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that a problem for boxing's future? And
boxing's not going anywhere. It's probably the second oldest sport in the world in history, and I think we're in need. We're really in need of another star.
Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, could that fight help the sport?
Of course. Anytime you get a good fight like that, we can help. But the thing is that we need more. we need more, because at the end, the casual fan doesn't know anybody else.
Got you.
And our thing is to bring. We need to promote these kids, and these kids need to promote themselves as well.
What
not be money hungry.
Is Mayweather's retirement, is that ultimately going to hurt the sport? The fact that he's gone.
It was boxing before Mayweather, and it's going to be boxing after Mayweather. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It's always somebody else coming.
Tell me, and just last thing, just you really came up with a hotbed of California training and or fighting history. Just tell me what it was like coming up there, what you learned, and everything.
Well, I was very fortunate that I was in Los Angeles. I've always been in Los Angeles, and we've had some of the best ever go by there. And when you went to, back in the 70s and 80s, when you went to the boxing gym, you always had, if not world champions, you had contenders in the top 10 sparring each other, and it was just great. Man. It was a great time to be in boxing. And, nowadays you go to gyms and they're like, you'd be lucky to find one prospect in there that stands a chance to become a world champion one day. And we don't have that anymore.
Touch you. You personally, your involvement, are you always going to be involved in the sport for as long as you can?
Until I die. I think I can't. There's nothing else. I don't know how to do anything else but this. And I told my wife, I said, the time, if the day ever comes that I can't work anymore, then I'm done. What's my purpose? I don't have a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, then stop taking other people's air.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.